At chemo, the doctor stopped us and said, "Your daughter never had cancer." I felt the room spin. My wife Sarah grabbed my arm, her face ghost white. Our daughter Emma, 12 years old, sat in the treatment chair, looking confused. Dr. Martinez stood there with a tablet showing test results that made no sense. "I don't understand," I stammered. "She's been getting chemo for 6 months. You diagnosed her yourself." He shook his head slowly. "No, I didn't. I've never seen your daughter before today. This is my first week at this facility." My stomach dropped. "Then who the hell have we been seeing?" Sarah pulled out her phone, scrolling frantically through photos. She showed him a picture of Emma with another man in a white coat. "Dr. Richardson. He's been her oncologist since January." Dr. Martinez's expression shifted from confused to alarmed. "We don't have anyone by that name on staff. Show me your treatment record." Sarah opened her bag and handed him the folder we'd been keeping. He flipped through it, his face getting darker with each page. "These are fake. The letterhead is wrong. The medication names are misspelled, and this signature doesn't match any doctor I know." My hands started shaking. "What are you saying?" "Someone's been pretending to give your daughter cancer treatment. These IV bags, they're probably just saline and vitamins. Your daughter never had leukemia." I felt rage flooding my body. "But the diagnosis, the blood work, everything." "Forged," he said flatly. "I'm calling security and the police. This is medical fraud." It took me 10 seconds to connect the dots. 6 months ago, my brother-in-law, James, had recommended this amazing pediatric oncologist after Emma fainted at school. James worked in medical billing. He had access to equipment, knew the terminology, could fake documents. He'd been skimming our insurance payments, $140,000 worth. But why use a fake doctor? Then I remembered, James had gambling debts, big ones, the kind that gets you hurt. We trusted him completely. He was family. He'd even driven Emma to appointments when I was working late. He brought her stuffed animals, sat with her during the fake treatment, made jokes to keep her spirits up, all while poisoning her mind with lies. The police arrested him 3 days later. They found the fake office he'd rented across town, complete with medical posters and waiting room magazine, the costume white coats hanging in a closet, the saline bags labeled as chemo drugs stacked in a mini fridge. He'd been pocketing our insurance checks and our out-of-pocket payments for months. Turns out he'd done this to 2 other families before us. One mother recognized his photo on the news and called crying. Her son had nightmares for years. Emma never had cancer, but James destroyed her anyway. She'd spent 6 months thinking she was dying, losing her hair from the stress and anxiety, missing school, having panic attacks every night. She stopped eating, stopped seeing friends, wrote goodbye letters to her little brother. Sarah found them hidden under her mattress last week. One said, "Take care of Mom and Dad when I'm gone." Emma had started planning her own funeral. She'd picked out the songs she wanted played, chose which dress to be buried in. At his sentencing, the judge asked if I wanted to speak. I stood up, looked him dead in the eye, and said, "You gave my daughter trauma she'll carry forever just to pay off your debt. She trusted you. We all did. I hope every single day in prison feels like chemo." He got 15 years. No parole. His wife divorced him in court. The other families sued him for everything. Emma starts real therapy next week, but she still flinches when she sees white coats.